Hi guys, welcome to the Messy Draw episode 11. I can keep counting.
12.
12, no. Oh shit, yeah, 12. Okay, I can't keep count, clearly.
Jeez.
There's us three, and today's topic is health, the dirty word health. But before we go into that, I want to introduce you to our guest this week, which is Casey. Casey, do you want to tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hello, everybody. It's yours truly, Casey Jones. Future actor in the making. Come on, you can follow me on Insta, C Jones with Z at the end, 316. And yeah, I'm here in the Messy Draw, ready to get into dates, agreements, either agreements or disagreements. I'm ready, man. Let's go.
You're ready.
Like the energy.
Come on, man. I'm an actor. Come on, man. You don't need to know this. No, let's go.
Oh, and happy Independence Day. Casey's wearing his...
Yeah. Oh, this is filmed on Independence Day, by the way, just in case you're wondering.
That's his get up. Right, so health. What does it mean to you guys?
Health. What it means to me, a lot of things. Like we have physical health and mental health, but if we focus on physical health, I think your organs do what they're supposed to do. That's a big one.
Mm-hmm. So generic, but okay.
No kidney failure or liver failure. I think, like we can say our bodies are healthy because we can depend on them, and a body that you can depend on, for me, is a healthy body.
Mm-hmm.
I agree, man. Because a lot of people confuse how you look to being healthy, and that's far from it. That's why a lot of people look at bigger people and they're like,
You're not healthy.
You're not healthy. But someone skinny is always apparently healthy.
Not really though. Not really.
No. This is the assumption. This is not what I'm saying. This is the assumption.
Okay.
That health doesn't really have much to do with how someone looks like.
Yeah.
I agree with everything Najma said.
Yeah, I mean, I agree with what they're saying. I mean, they're speaking facts. Like, especially when she said about mental health. That was only spoken about like 5 years ago or something. Mm-hmm. So that's good to raise awareness about that, because man or woman, you have to make sure your mental health is in a good state. If it's bad, it will cause problems. But health, to me, I don't know. It's just like being happy, eating right, or eating okay, and just what else was, and just living a good life. Yeah, like just living a good life. And
like, see, do you know what I mean? I feel like even we struggle to put it into words, like what good health means. Yeah, we say, oh yeah, this functions and that functions, but it means something different to everyone.
Yeah.
Even though the fundamentals are the same, we still struggle to put it into words. Like, you know, they say millennials are the most proactive people when it comes to health, because we're about eating right and looking good.
Are you not proactive?
Are we proactive?
Okay. I am.
You can't say millennials then. You can't say millennials.
I'm not, I basically struggle with dieting and depriving myself with foods that I like. Do you know what I mean? But in terms of working out and making sure I'm moving and being active and
What do you do?
I like to move around. I like to make sure I'm not sitting for too long. Okay. I work in an office, okay? So a lot of time you're sitting down. So I do it. So I make sure I'm drinking so much water so that I have to go up to the toilet quite a few times. Just walk.
Right.
Just be active.
Yeah.
I think the lifestyle as well, the lifestyle we've grown up in, especially people younger than us, kids don't play outside anymore.
No, social media.
Yeah, a lot of people are indoors. Yeah. So I think being active is...
Yeah. That's actually, what Sharon said is actually quite true, because I do remember back in the days, we always used to go outside to be active. That's very true. And when social media came, people started being more like, what's the latest thing going on in that? Mm-hmm. So yeah, I agree.
And I think when it comes to food, I never overindulge. Mm-hmm. I don't deprive myself of anything I like. I'm not going to eat this chocolate because it has this many amount of calories. if I want something, I eat it. But
Mm.
I don't have a very addictive personality. So once I start, I can stop it. I never overindulge. If I want a burger, I will eat it. Doesn't mean I'll be eating the burger for the rest of the week.
Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
thing. It's having a balance. Like it's like if you want it, have it, but don't make it a habit.
Yeah.
Oh, that rhymes as well. Yes, Shan with the bars.
But the thing is, right, a lot of people, like a lot of parents, especially when their kids are being bullied, they feed their kids food to make them feel happy. And that's, I think, to me, I think that's how, not a lot of cases, but sometimes that's how it starts.
Yeah, to make up for like stuff in it, kind of compensate for stuff.
Yeah.
But then again, once you start associating food with emotional support, you really fall into a very dangerous place.
A very, very dangerous thing. Yep, that's correct. I agree with you 100%, man. That's dangerous.
And don't you think movies promote it as well? Like rom-coms, like when someone is heartbroken.
Ice cream.
You know what? I've noticed that so much. All these movies, it's like they'll break up and all they'll eat is
ice cream.
Shit.
Yeah.
I'll feel better. Or on Grey's Anatomy, there's this girl. Every time she's stressed eats, and she just eats and eats and eats, and it's just like it makes.
But also you can relate to the characters though. Have you not been in that situation where you feel like eating ice cream when you're sad?
I was gonna say, at uni, I swear to God, I never knew how much food can make me happy.
Yeah.
I swear.
Yeah, that's true.
I don't eat. I stress eat.
You stress eat?
Yeah. When I'm sad, I don't really like food. Like for me, when I'm unhappy, don't eat. And for people in this country, when you're losing weight, people applaud you. Oh, well done. You look healthy, losing weight. For me, it's the opposite. When I'm happier and healthier is when I gain weight because I'm going out more with my friends.
It's not bad.
I'm enjoying life a lot more. But when I'm losing weight, there's a lot going on in my life that's really not really a good thing.
Yeah.
But when I'm stressed, I just eat my weight in pasta.
I mean, like, because, like, obviously, how do I put this? I remember when I was seeing someone and then it ended badly. I was so sad and I was eating ice cream. I was eating Ben and Jerry's.
Really?
Cute.
No, because I was so sad, man. It was like, I tried to do that, like, I don't care. But when I was in my bedroom. Yeah.
But do you think that people they want to actually be healthy, like their relationship with their body and wanting to be healthy, or do you think they just want to look healthy because that actress or that fitness influencer or that celebrity looks that way, and they think, okay, that's what healthy must look like. I should look like that.
Bit of both, because obviously now when you're seeing pictures and videos of people dying because they're dying overweight, diabetes, and all them next thing, you look at that and say, fuck that, I don't want to look like that. And then at the same time, you're seeing your favorite celebrity looking all nice. You're like, right, how's my man or my girl keeping herself good? Ideally, I think everyone, at least majority of people, they would want to stay healthy because you have a longer life. You won't be depressed. You won't really have something to compare with. You won't be like, oh, I wish I was like that, or I wish I was like how he looks like that. I want to look like that. You just feel like, no, I'm good.
But I think a lot of people would rather look healthy than actually, or maybe I don't want to say like that, but I think a lot of people want to try to look healthy instead of actually being healthy. You know?
I mean, that's why eating disorders and anorexia is a lot like a problem. Some people see someone has an unhealthy relationship with food. Someone who doesn't eat, they look at food and they're like, and people envy them. I wish I could do that.
Yeah.
No. Okay, maybe for those people, but nah, I'll tell you a story when I was growing up, and because I come from a family where most of us are either medium or a little bit skinny, but I came up skinny, and I used to be called. Every time they used to come see me, they'd be like, don't you eat? And I keep telling them I have fast metabolism. That's why I look skinny. And saying, no, it's because you're not eating enough and all of that. So I'm probably one of those people that would compensate eating a lot when I don't need to, but because of how that psychological thing of saying you don't eat. So I'm like, fuck it, bro. I'm gonna pour this amount for you, and you can see it for yourself.
It's an African household.
Definitely African household. Oh yeah, it doesn't work. But now, funny thing now is, as we're older now, they're like, oh, Casey, man, how do you keep yourself in good shape? I keep telling them, bro, man has fast metabolisms. I kept telling you when I was back in the age, you're like, nah, it's because you're not eating enough, man. You're not eating enough. I said, fuck you guys, man. So
it depends what your background is, I suppose, as Najma was saying.
Yeah.
An African household, if you're skinny most of the time,
you'll
got
never hit the end of it. Yeah, you'll never hit the end of it.
Yeah, but in Africa, I'm not speaking for Black people in the West, but obesity is actually quite rare.
Yeah, I think their food is all like natural and all that, like all organic.
Obesity very often, therefore, and like wealth, getting big or whatever is associated with wealth. You eating right, you are happier, you're not stressing about money or anything. Therefore, your body shows it. When you're skinny, you're working too hard. You are, there's a lot of things associated with it. But here, it's the opposite. Rich people are slimmer.
Yeah.
Whereas people on lower income are bigger.
Do you think they can afford it?
And healthy food is so cheap.
It's so cheap. And obviously, if you're working out, you're going to the gym, you're spending money.
Monthly subscription as well.
What is it like in Asian community?
That's as a brown person, I represent all brown people in this.
Brown person.
But as an Afghan Sikh, our food is so carb heavy. I find so carb heavy. There are healthy items out there, but the more popular, the more yummy, and the more idolized sort of food it's carb, and most of it's actually pasta. It's we do this thing called ash, which is tiny filled pasta parcels, or mantu, which is mince filled pasta, bigger mince filled pasta parcels, or pulao, which is lamb in fried rice.
Yeah.
So all this food is so fattening. It is so hard to be slim.
And you lot eat like it's Christmas every day.
You know what? I was just say, in my house, we don't do that. But I think they just grew up. Maybe they grew up where having a number of items on that evening's meal was normal. Having 3 or 4 options rather than just having one set meal. I feel like here in England, people just they'll have this is what we're gonna eat, and then they'll have veg on the side. Whereas African love, you know what? African
in terms of body, they love the salad.
They love their salad.
But in terms of body image, do you lot like being skinny and being fat? How do you guys? What are your views?
How do we react? I feel in my community, everybody prefers slimmer people. I don't know if that's if that's the Asian community in general, because I'm Afghan Sikh, I'm also technically Punjabi, and Punjabi people value more curves. They really do. They value curves. But then at the same time, my community right now today, I would say if you're on the slimmer side, you're seen as more attractive. And there is such a diet culture among mums and aunties, such a diet culture. They're all on diets. They're all doing keto. They're all discovering keto or this diet or that diet. I know an aunt who just basically ate soup for 3 days straight, and this is grown women who are just trying so hard to fit into this slim sort of profile.
And it's back to being healthy and looking skinny, because eat keto clearly is not good for your body. Your body needs carbs to survive, right? It is an essential thing for us to survive. Eating soup 3 days straight is not good for your body. It's not good for your digestive system at all. But people are subjecting themselves to these horrible things, putting their bodies through traumas just so they can look good. And I think that's where things get lost.
I know.
This healthy stuff is really normalized though. Keto, intermittent fasting, these things are no longer, they're not diet tricks anymore. They're just lifestyles.
Yeah. Keto doesn't lose weight. It makes you lose weight, but in the long run, is it? Absolutely not. You lost weight so quickly, your body's confused.
That's not even ever a good thing to lose weight so quickly.
Fast.
I mean, there was a show on, what do you call it? I think it was on Channel 4 called Extreme Diet Hotel, where this woman was promising people they would lose a stone in 7 days. And she was giving them letters and making them walk miles and miles and miles. People were passing out.
And they were praising it.
Yeah.
They were like, go.
Have you ever done any wild diets like that? Or anything wild?
Did they end up? Did they manage to lose weight in those 7 days though?
Yes, because they've been starving.
Wild.
She wasn't lying there. She wasn't lying. She wasn't lying though.
Yeah, she wasn't lying. The most I did when in Brighton, like I wanted to lose weight when I went to uni. I was like a size 8, size 10. Looking back, I wasn't even that big.
No, you're fine.
But anyway, yeah. So in Brighton, I just used to walk everywhere, because I wanted to lose weight so bad. But what I'm saying is like I know like Najma was saying that some people have like an obsessive thing. So if I have like an obsessive personality, something. Mm-hmm. So when I get something in my head and I want to do it, I will commit until I see results. So I was every day walking, just making sure I lose this weight, and I ended up going a bit too far.
Doing the messy draw as well, like that consistency.
What about you, Casey?
Me.
As a guy, do you when you look at guys that are really fit on Instagram?
I don't look at guys and go, "Oh wow, you look fit," you know.
No, but people like good-looking boys. Do you look at them and go, "Oh, my shoulders"? Because you're a slim guy. Do you ever look at guys and go, "Oh, I want to be more built"?
Like Dwayne Johnson.
No, not like that. He's too big, man. He's too huge. No, but like when I was younger, yeah, because we're just annoying to like you said you're skinny, you're this. I was thinking, bro, if I was big, man, you don't want to shut the fuck up. But like now, nah, I'm cool with how I'm like. No, I don't compare myself.
Did it ever bring you down though? Like, did it make you depressed? Did it make you?
Oh, what the skinny thing?
When you were younger. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I bet. So no, but the only thing that was kind of good there was other skinny people around me. So we all spoke. We're like, bro, man, these men don't understand, innit? Like, exactly, man, they don't understand. I said, yeah, fuck them, man, fuck them. I was like, I'd rather be. I shouldn't say it, but I'd rather be how I was then than how other people were back then. Does that make sense?
How were other people back then? Like the skinny ones or the big ones?
The big ones.
So you don't want to be big?
No, I don't mind being big, but like the way they made it seem like I was anorexic, and when I look back, I wasn't. I was just built slim.
Can I ask a question? Do you think in the men world, do you think skinny guys or bigger guys, who gets it worse?
What do you mean gets worse than what?
Do you think who gets picked on more, like being skinny or being bigger?
Oh, definitely being skinny, because if you're big, man, you don't have to do anything. People, you just look at someone and go, oh, you mean like not big head, big flat, big fat?
Yeah.
Oh, it gets worse. Oh, good question. Who gets it worse?
I don't even know.
I don't know. Yeah, no, probably the fat ones actually. I think they have it the worst, because skinny guys can always, you could always kind of like, you can't really say much about skinny, but you could just say, oh, you're just skinny. That's it. You're skinny, bro. Whereas a fat person, you can say so much. Oh, this happened. When your mom gave birth to you, rah, rah, rah. Oh, people run around. You can make so many fat jokes.
Yeah.
Yeah, so yeah, you can probably destroy someone's self-esteem if they're fat, yeah.
I think when it comes to body image, when it comes to weight, men are to blame. Men set the body standards for both men and women.
And women.
Like, women don't look at a guy with six packs and say, oh, all men should look like this. Women actually quite happy men have.
Oh, come on, man.
Maybe. Majority of women are happy men having diverse.
Okay, cool. Use the word majority, yes. What can you do?
I've just remembered Adele. Adele is always trending every time she posts a picture these days because she lost so much weight. And there was a massive conversation around her weight.
Women, it's ridiculous. The tabloids, oh my God, like find a job.
Find something to do.
That is their job.
No, but like, what's Adele's secret? How did she do it? Why? Does she look better?
Money.
She's getting so much like backlash for it as well. Some people are like, oh yeah, but her face doesn't look good, blah blah blah. And it's like, for fuck's sake, you're fat, you can't win. You're skinny, you can't win.
Yeah, that's a society.
The thing is, right? When women put on weight, they don't get like congratulations or praised.
But when you lose weight, how do you lose it?
Yeah.
And I think they should, like, unless you're obese. I think if you are looking healthy, and as I said, people gain weight when they're happier. Like, we talk about relationship weight, right? We always talk about when women get into a relationship, they gain weight. Well, guess what? She is happy.
True.
And when like Adele was losing weight and all of this, no one really thought about how she's feeling, and maybe she was going through a horrible divorce.
She's going for a divorce.
Oh, stress.
Cheryl Cole lost so much weight when she was going for a divorce as well.
If you want to know what her secret was, the stress and really a lot of things going on, but we don't connect that because we associate weight loss with not even health, looking good so much that we're missing everything else.
Najma, on top of what you just said, yes, you gain relationship weight when you're happy, blah blah blah. But also, a lot of girls when they break up with their boyfriends, the way to get back to them is to lose weight and get that to get that snatch body.
Because as I was saying earlier, men set the standard for both men and women. It's men who tell women you should look a certain way, therefore she needs to lose this weight.
Not all of us. Just some.
We're generalizing.
Yeah, you're generalizing. There's. I mean, I don't set the standards that high. No, I don't set that high. I'm okay.
And men also set the standard for men. Now, you don't see girls saying, "Oh, he must have six-pack. He must have this." No.
Yeah. Oh, come on, man. That's
wrong with
I have.
As an individual, Casey, yes. As an individual woman, yes, I can say that. But like as a group, you can't really say that women, as a prefer this. You can't. But we can say men, a majority of men prefer
slimmer women.
All I'm saying is not a competition. Obviously, both sides got their goods and their bads.
Yeah.
Let's just say.
Yeah, but when it comes to weight, we're doing cases. It's not. Listen, you don't have to defend yourself. If you don't think like this, you don't think like
we're
this.
not attacking you.
I'm trying to like break. I'm trying to explain it.
Gender. All
Say again?
I'm saying is men set a standard for women.
I don't like when you say men. It's so painful when you say it, bro.
It's not a personal attack. Remove yourself from this equation.
It's not a personal attack.
I can't remove myself. I am part of the men collection.
Men set the standard for both men and women. Now, as Gunjan said, they want between the sizes of 6 to 12. And also men subject themselves to he must have six-pack. There's always men talking about how other men's legs are skinny.
Yeah.
There's always men talking
okay, actually I'm going to lie about that one. But it's banter, man banter. But anyway, go on.
But the banter has a long-lasting effect.
Yeah, of course. I know.
Yeah, so I think men, if they relax the pressure they put on themselves and the pressure on women, I think things would be a lot more like relaxed and people.
Yeah, of course.
Pressure on themselves.
Yeah, it's like when men say I like my women big and thick. He means have a big bum, have a big boobs, but you better have a small waist and a flat stomach. Otherwise, you're fat. Get away from me. Listen, this man.
They don't mean, oh yeah, I like her belly round. They don't mean that.
They don't mean that.
They
mean your bum.
You're generalizing again.
Next question.
Question.
Gee, one of the questions in that, chill.
Do you think we just look? I think basically I wanted to talk about.
Oh, come on, let's go for it.
Because Gymshark, right, is a brand that really promotes not just health, but like looking really good, like your physique top notch, muscles, women all toned, that sort of thing. And like 2 weeks ago, this influencer that I follow called Nelly, she was a model for them, and she's not a slim girl. She's not a big girl either. She's a size 12.
Does she have a big following?
She has some sort of following, yeah. She's got a good.
Yeah, that's probably why. They were trying to promote herself with her.
Yeah, exactly. But when they put her on there, they got so much shit for it because they felt that Gymshark wasn't like in line with its values anymore, and it wasn't promoting healthy just because she didn't look really, really chiseled. What do you guys think about that? Are we just looking at celebrities and thinking, yeah, that's what healthy should look like, and actually it's just bullshit?
It is bullshit, yeah.
A lot of this, what do you call it, athleisure wear, Lululemon, Gymshark, whatever they call it, they are no longer just athletic wear, they're athleisure. People now wear those clothes to look good. There are some people who live in gym clothes.
Yeah.
It's part of the lifestyle. It's part of, this is who I am. Like, some of them have never been to a gym.
I have never, and I own a few athleisure wear.
At the end of the day, it's just brand
and a lifestyle rather than being healthy. Therefore, if what their idea of who looks good and this, because they are branding themselves as a healthy brand at the same time lifestyle brand. So people focus on the lifestyle bit. No one really cares about the health. And by having a big girl, you kind of really got rid of the lifestyle. You only have the health bit. But I mean, for all we know, she's healthy. A lot of bigger girls are incredibly healthy. A lot of bigger people, not just girls, are very healthy.
What do you think about Ivy Park when it got the backlash? Because like Beyonce as well, her line is for gym and support, promoting this healthy lifestyle. But because her line stopped at a certain size, it didn't include bigger people.
What size did it stop at?
I don't want to say in case I get it wrong, but let's say size 14, 16.
It stopped at that size.
She got backlash for not including bigger people.
Damned if you do, damned if you don't.
But you know what? If you're going to, as a brand, like Beyonce herself is a brand, and if even though, like her brand, if her brand stopped at size 14, 16, then she just excluded every fan base of hers that wanted to buy that merch just because it's Beyonce and wanted to spend their money just because it's Beyonce. She just cut them all out and said, nah, it's not for you though. So you know what? I kind of do think that fashion
is phobic though.
I think that before we answer the question, he deserved that, what do you call it, backlash. Beyonce, how are you selling clothes that promote weight loss and health when you're not giving it to the people who you're telling you need to lose weight?
But this is not my words, it's some people's arguments.
It's my words. Here comes the biggest Beyonce fan.
I am a Beyonce fan. I have to stick up. Beyonce, got your back. Listen, people are saying when you go to the gym, the majority of people you see don't look like
people.
Don't look like the people she left out.
It's because it's a judgmental place.
I mean, at the end of the day, man, Beyonce, like as Gideon said, Beyonce is a brand. She knows who her target audience is. She knows she'll get a sell. They don't care. Money's money. She gets some money. We'll do it again.
But don't you think sometimes when it comes to fashion, it's more of a let's save money because obviously
it's always about money.
Yeah. So do you think it's about money or is it?
No, I don't think it's about money. I know it's about money.
Taking the easy way out.
What do you mean?
Because obviously the fabric is going to cost more money if you're doing plus size versus size
they can sell it for, not as much as they can sell it for.
Listen, I agree, but I'm just making an argument. Do you think it's phobia or do you think it's for make money?
Pure laziness. I think it's pure
make money.
It's a lack of consideration.
Yeah, lack of consideration. Yeah, just to make money.
If you're not considering a whole group of people just because it doesn't apply to you. I mean, bigger people who have fashion brands, they cater to everybody because they know what it feels like. When you're not catering to anyone above what you consider average size, you've never felt that. So you don't really care. It's a lack of care, the way I see
even
it.
models for the best brands in the world cannot be over like a certain, maybe a size 8. Fashion is just fatphobic, period.
Fashion was not just fatphobic, it was promoting anorexia and eating disorders and bulimia.
Yeah. But then
they're not doing fashion shoots for fat people now, though. So they're doing commercials with all those fat females and males and all that.
But society is moving forward, I think. Society should move forward from just...
But I think also the problem as well is that they're saying that, are they doing it, are they promoting unhealthy people? Are they trying to encourage people to be fat as well? So it's like...
What do you think of that, though? Do you think it's promoting obesity?
Say again?
Do you think when they start advertising and making look, what goes on in fashion and what we see in adverts and stuff, those are seen as ideal body types. And I'm asked, not that I think this, but I'm just questioning, when you put people out there that are a lot larger, are you making that something to really look up to? And you by normalizing people who are size 16, 18, 20, are you making it okay to be?
This is my thing. We live in this, like, we're always going to have bigger people. There's nothing to normalize. It's about including everyone. We're not normalizing nothing.
And bigger sizes have always been normal. If we
it's
live in the society, in the Western society, leisure is a huge part of our lives and our lifestyle. Like in places, I come from Somalia, people don't leisure. You barely see anyone obese because people work all the time and you don't really have that time to sit around, do nothing and eat fast food.
Yeah.
But leisure and holidaying and all of this, it is part of our lifestyle. Therefore, you will have, because you're not burning enough energy. When you eat this food, you're not spending that energy. You will always have people who are bigger.
Yeah.
It is society that we sign up for. Society we enjoy and love because leisure is a huge part of, and we love it, and no one's to sacrifice that. No one.
What do you think about shows like Love Island, though? Everyone who's gone on Love Island has that
perfect body or that nice body, yeah.
Except that one girl. What was her name?
She wasn't big.
Yeah, she wasn't big. No, I know she wasn't big. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people think she was too big.
She was not big.
Country.
If you have a flat stomach, you're not big. How about that?
Catch me outside.
But what do you think of Love Island putting perfect people who look and fit a certain type of way into?
I think if you have a very good relationship with your body, it is entertainment. I laugh.
I don't watch Love Island, so I can't really comment on that.
How many people?
But that's right. If every time you go on, if you're watching telly and everything you see is these skinny girls, and obviously a lot of people that go on Love Island after they finish, they get these deals with this like Pretty Little Thing and blah blah blah.
Yeah,
it's not key. If you may not see like that, but someone else maybe who wants to go on there.
Yeah. A lot of people don't have a good relationship with their bodies and their lifestyle. So yes, that will be more effective. But I think we have to change our mentality towards it rather than our bodies.
I mean, anyway, everyone's always going to have types anyway, so it's not you can do about it.
I also think the way to accept your body sometimes is to see other people who look like you.
Representation matters. Representation matters to the max. And that's why it's good to see bigger people on TV, people with hair on TV, people with skin conditions on TV, because it shows that there's more than just one type of body, more than one skin tone, more than we humans, there's 7 billion people in this world. We cannot all look the same. And how boring would that be?
Oh, very boring. You won't be able to clash with people and have interesting conversations. So yeah, true.
I agree with celebrating our differences and our diversity in our bodies.
Multicultural, yeah.
Casey, what do you think?
Yeah, like what they all said, man. I agree with what they said. What about like?
But
From
what perspective? Affected by like seeing this perfect
body on like.
I know he's not an ideal body type like Dwayne Johnson, but
man, he's huge.
But speaking of generally as a man,
yeah,
how do you think that affects men?
So not me, other men. I mean, it depends on the individual, because I think like skinny guys would want to be big, and big guys, the fat guys, would want to like be in between. You know, I guess like if you're comparing, like, let's say, like you said about you need the body representation in terms of like maybe you want to compare yourself up just to see like, okay, that's the kind of ideal body I want to try to go for, or I'm happy with the way I am now, and I don't know, man.
I have a question for you, Casey.
I feel like, just before you ask me that, I think with men, I don't think they really, well, for at least the ones I know here, they don't really care much about it, because they know that if I want to be big, I'll hit the gym, and if I want to lose weight, I'll go on a certain diet and whatnot. But yeah, Dr. Please go for it.
My question is, like, we see a lot more body diversity on TV when it comes to women. We don't see it in men. Like superheroes, when they are trying, what do you call it? When they're trying to get into shape for a role, whatever, they get into a shape, you know?
Like, to get to this particular size, yeah.
A body shape that even they themselves cannot sustain.
Mm-hmm.
But with women, we see like a lot of bigger girls on TV. The bigger girls now play, what do you call it? The main character, which we never used to see.
Yeah.
there's a lot more women, because we talked about our body issues for so many years, and it affected women quite like in a bigger way. So how do you feel about that? Women, they're trying to move to a more diverse, and whereas the men are still stuck in that six-pack, this, that. Like the man is very rigid. What do you think?
I mean, I don't know. I don't say because for me, because I would always just say it doesn't bother me at all. But like,
you want to become an actor, don't you?
Yeah. No, I don't want to become an actor. I plan on becoming an actor.
Okay,
So
sorry.
do you think there's expectations on how you should look?
Like, because obviously, I remember reading something. Was it like Wolverine? They said that he had to be this particular size for the character, but it kind of made sense because the character Wolverine is a huge, hench, ripped guy. So I think again, depends on if we focus on acting, it depends on what the story is, what the character's like, and what the kind of vision that the writer has. Maybe if you did have like a skinny director or skinny writer saying, oh, you know what, I want to change that kind of stereotype and put like a slim guy as the main character, it could happen.
But in, what do you call it? In Captain America, he went from this skinny little boy to this hench guy. And that was promoting, this is not good enough. If you want to be the guy, the superhero, the guy that gets the girl, you should be this. That's what that...
I think because also you have to look at, men are supposed to be strong, huge guys like...
Who? Says who?
Okay, society says men are supposed to be strong. And,
men say that.
Provide or look after our wife, make sure that, we give like a strong example for the kids and for our wifey to look up to us. So if you're seeing like a very slim, like, because even in the story, Captain America shows that his government name was experiment. The reason he was skinny in the first place because he got experimented on, so he would be hench because he wasn't big enough. He wasn't big enough to be strong. And when they did the whole thing, that's why he became strong. And also, you could look at Captain America and go, "Raw, he's our savior. He's our hero. We can stand behind him." But we were to see someone who's like slim in the superhero genre, you won't feel like, oh, this guy can protect me. Realistically, no, man. If you, I don't know, man. Like you said, you said yourself, you don't really like your skinny guys. Yeah, so imagine.
No,
I don't know, man.
It's because
someone did something, and then you're like, your skinny guy to say, come do something for me. You look at him thinking, can I really ask him to protect me just by looking at him?
No, no. Again, this is the pressure men put on themselves. No woman thinks, oh, this man is skinny, he can't protect him, or this man is fine, he can't protect him. No one is expecting anyone to protect them. Like that's, men put themselves on this incredible pressures that no one is placing on them. No one is expecting. Well,
I don't think it's just to do pressure. I think it's just like they just feel like they just have to.
A lot of modern women don't want a man to provide and be the head of the house and all of this rubbish.
You don't want to get rid of that tradition. That's fine. I mean,
but men still place that on themselves, and that when it comes to the body, I can't be shorter than a girl. I can't be this. I can't be that. You are putting yourself in such a small box. There's no room for wiggle.
Like no girl has said that. It's you lot who are saying it.
Oh, you'd be surprised, man. You don't trust me. You'd be surprised. There's bare girls that say that.
We're not talking about 15-year-old girls, grown women.
No, who said anything about? Oh, come on, man. Do you want me to go Joel? What's wrong with you, man?
Najma and Sharon, I really disagree with you there. I have known a lot of women, Asian women, who would not date someone who was too skinny or someone who was shorter than them. I know a lot of people who would not allow that because they think if they do that, it sort of makes them look a bit bad or like get with someone.
I get that. I get that, but it's not just because he can't protect me or this and that. It's because in condition, if a man is skinny, that is it. He's not good enough. And I think men put themselves in that. Honestly, I truly believe men put themselves in that situation.
I think it's a combination of both, man. Men do it to each other, women do it to each other. I think now we just, I think like in today's time now, I think everyone just like, just do your thing in it. Like no one cares. You want to be slim in it. You want to be hench, be hench. You want to be the provider of your family, do that. If you don't want to be the provider of your family, no one cares. Just do your thing.
That conversation you and Najma are having about superheroes is quite problematic, actually. If we're saying that to be able to protect and, be the superhero and save the world, and do you know what I mean?
But these are guys with superpowers, not They're not like physical fighters. These are people with power.
But Casey, this is not real life. This is fictional.
Yeah.
Why
Why
they have to look that way?
No, because that's how they portrayed in the comics. They've been like, you know, the comics have been around since like the 50s and 60s.
Yeah, we know.
I'm sure now someone wanted to make a comic now. Maybe they can decide to make a skinny superhero, or maybe he's gonna have some sick powers, or maybe he's gonna be like the illest superhero in the world. Who knows?
No, but the thing, everything is so rigid in the men's. Like women, we have what do you call it? The Little Mermaid. A black girl is playing her. Things are not set in stone.
Yeah.
When you say the black girl's playing, what are you trying to like say? Like, we're trying to
like saying, oh, the superheroes meant to be hench. No, they're not. That's what people who did not know better portrayed them back in the day.
Would you watch Captain America if he was portrayed by a skinny guy? Actually, you probably would say yes, and you said you would still watch it.
No, but I really would though.
But I don't.
You're not into the comics like that. So you probably just look at it, it's not a big deal. But us that would be like, no, man, how's this guy supposed to protect the world in that? So,
and proves my point. Men are putting pressure on themselves.
No one's putting pressure on us. So I'm just saying. But think about. Superheroes are portrayed as super powerful people that have super powers. Why would you want someone who looks like you can just put your finger on him and he'll break?
But if he's got superpowers, you won't be able to do that though. Yeah,
but if he looks moisture, no, that's what I'm saying. If he's got a power that's like, okay, fair enough, it makes it. Like maybe a guy with rubber powers, that will make sense. You can be like, okay,
I'm sorry, but you're pretty much right.
Again?
Honestly, I think we need to move away from this idea that all the men that are to look good at whatever are hench. In women,
no, I agree. You don't have to be hench to be strong or whatnot. But I'm just saying. For some people, that's what they want to look like, and you can't tell them don't be like that. That's what they want to do.
The media, in the sense of women's body representation, is moving forward, whereas men have been stuck since the 19th.
So do you want men to be soft? So let me ask you this: do you want men to be soft? Then is that what you're saying?
Yes.
So you're saying being skinny is looking softer?
No, not being skinny. I'm just saying because you're like, oh,
I want men to be soft. I want them to be gentle. Yes. What's wrong with being soft? What's wrong with being wrong? The others. Why do they all have to fit in one box?
Because we need. What's again?
I think it's cyclical. I don't think it's just that men are putting themselves under this or women are making men feel this way. I think it's both. But I do agree that the narrative for men is a lot more rigid. Men looking the same. We allow for women to be a lot more diverse physically than we allow men to be. So I agree there, but I don't think it's just men that do that to themselves. I agree to some extent it is, but I think to some extent we also put that on that.
Yeah, of course you do. It goes both ways. It's the same way like how some guys would say to girls, oh, you're not my type, or this and that. You know, it's going to make you feel a certain way. So it goes both sides. As I said, I do feel.
I don't know. I just a little bit disagree, Grover, because I feel like, where did these standards come from in the first place? Men, right?
Or guys asking about girls.
In the egg,
I don't think the standards came from women, but how women are supposed to look, the standards came from men. It's not, we did not create these standards.
But it goes both sides. But don't make this a one person thing.
It goes both sides. 10 years, this changed. Would you agree that it has significantly changed? Our expectations of men aren't just the strong, physical 5'10" person, right? You would say now it's changed, right? It has. Mm-hmm. So in that case, why in the last 10 years, how much has that rigid structure for men changed?
But men haven't changed. Women fought to have body diversity, right? Women fought. Women said, no, we want plus size models. They said we want plus size clothing. Women fought for it. Men are not fighting for it because they don't want it. But
what do you want men to, that's the thing, what do you want men to fight for?
What was it why are you not fighting for it?
No, but I don't know what she's asking me to fight for. What are you asking me to fight for?
Body diversity.
For guys, like I said, we don't care. I guarantee you, if you did a survey right now and ask bare guys, they'll tell you they don't care.
They care. Suicide is the highest, biggest killer in men. Of course they care.
Yeah, but it's not to do with body type. It could just be stuff that happens around them.
Casey, you're being such a typical
before you go, sorry, let me actually answer the suicide part. Right? The suicide doesn't have to do with body type. It could be a factor, but there'd be relationship, lost the house, lost the money. People.
Okay, let me.
People
no.
The
reason why it's high in men is exactly what you just said, that men don't give a shit about this because men put on this persona that we
No. But I'm saying. It's not just. No. I'm not saying. What's that?
Deep down, you care about it.
No. But I'm saying. No. Listen. I'm saying. Obviously, that could be one factor, but it's not just because body type. You don't know what another.
We are not saying that. Okay, Casey, we're not black and white.
We're not black and white. We're both black. Yeah, I know.
We are trying to say there's an argument. Men care. They might not put out there that it doesn't affect them, but it does affect them. Mental health affects men.
Yeah, of course. That's why they did that. If you remember, like 3-4 years ago, when they were raising awareness, then I know that Tyson Fury, the boxer, like when he came out saying
What's the point of raising awareness if there's no action and change behind it?
Well, okay, let me give you an example.
Where they don't want to rock the boat.
Let me give you an example, like Tyson Fury, for example, boxer. You know Tyson Fury, right?
Yeah.
The boxer, yeah. So remember how he had this
Tommy's brother.
Sarah?
Tommy's brother.
Tommy's, fuck's sake, man. Don't say Tommy's brother. Say Tyson Fury is. Say Tommy is Tyson Fury's brother. Don't say.
I don't.
But anyway, like. Yeah. So he had mental health. He had been working his entire life just to be the world champion. So all them little stuff that was bothering him, he just put aside. And then when he became champion, that's when everything kind of like hit him. He didn't have like, he wasn't hench. He had like a dad, what do you call it? A dad's pot belly. Yeah. And so a combination of different stuff was happening, and eventually he's just like, fuck this, man, I don't want to live no more. And he had everything. That's what I'm trying to say. Like, it doesn't matter if it's not necessarily just about body type stuff. I agree, man. In terms of men, we probably should talk about certain stuff here and say, listen, let's have a conversation about.
But that's what we're talking about body at the moment.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to say. But you're saying body type is like the main reason, and it's not.
No.
And what I'm trying to say, listen to this as well. What I'm trying to say as well, when you said about like we don't talk about that, we should probably push for that whole body diversity and say, listen, you should be allowed to be skinny, you should be allowed to be this and that. I'm saying that for most people, at least for people that I know, is that they don't really, if something was bothering them, it's not really body type wouldn't be the first thing that comes to mind.
Casey, you are proving my point to the dot.
I'm proving your point.
You think you're arguing for the other side, but literally you're proving. When I say men are rigid, they don't want to change, you saying, oh, body image is not what's bothering them. Fat men, where women are telling them, you're talking about attractive. Other guys are telling them you're not strong, you're not good enough. Of course it bloody bothers them. But you don't want to see it from their perspective, because why?
No, I am seeing it from their perspective. No, what? Listen. I'm saying again. Yes, maybe if we were to say teenagers and all of that, yes, I would probably agree with you as teenagers and say, yeah, it was a problem, because most people thought, fuck this, fuck that. But as we're older, at least I'm talking about like adult. Let's say.
So you're really saying that adult men are not bothered by their physical appearance?
Biggest bullshit.
You're really saying
the majority.
The majority of men do not care about their physical appearance.
Obviously, okay. If you want to get technical, yeah, obviously people care about certain stuff. What I'm saying, compared to like.
There are people in the gym.
Wait, because they love the gym. Some people people love the gym. Some people actually love the gym. The gym's their house.
Men are so concerned with the way they look. Oh my God.
No, that's you lot. That's wait. That's you lot. And that's why I said, honestly, I guarantee you ask like 100 guys, they'll probably tell you they don't necessarily care. But
I don't know what they're saying, because maybe what they're doing.
Maybe the sensitive guys, maybe the people like wait. Maybe the sensitive guys, maybe the people that like are that don't like themselves. But like you said, if your body's a temple.
That's my point again.
No, I'm not proving no point. You know,
or it has to be because you don't like yourself, or it has to be because you're insecure.
But that's I'm saying small percentage. You're trying to say majority. Majority don't like. Majority of them don't care.
Bullshit.
Maybe.
Let's move on.
No, they don't. Okay,
that is bullshit.
Even
you know what? Even the fact that you're so willing to defend this and say no, men don't care, is you pretending.
I'm not pretending. If it was a problem,
men don't want to be perceived as soft.
No, but listen. If it was a problem, if it was a problem, I would say it's a problem.
It's called denial. It's called denial.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, no.
Anyway, I feel like we're not going to come to a point.
Just before we just change it, because okay, you said we're talking about body type, so I can't change this to talk about the suicide one. But for the suicide one, which I was trying to say was, it's not necessarily to do with body type.
I understand.
Stuff happen in other men's life. Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. That's what I'm trying
We
to say.
know that, but my point still is you proved us right, because you keep on saying men don't care, men don't this, men don't do. If
No,
they
not care in the sense to say like no. Wait.
Don't
No,
say
no,
if
no.
they do care, it's because they're
Yeah.
sensitive. If they do care, it's because they're this and that.
No. What I'm saying, don't care, not care.
Don't
Wait,
say
listen. You're interpreting it differently. When I say they don't care, not don't care as in like, well, like no one's gonna give a fuck what I think about stuff. I'm saying they don't care as in they don't want to push for something so badly because they're not bothered. They're happy with how the majority of them anyway are happy with how they're like. Because we've got solutions. You want to be big, you go to the gym. You want to lose weight, you're gonna die.
If they were all happy with the way they are, the gym would not be crawling with them.
with
Because
men.
they love the gym. Gym is, fam, the reason why there's a lot of people in the gym because they love it. Like I told you,
Men do a lot of things.
I have people that on my Snapchat, on my Insta, that just sleep in the gym. They love the gym. Gym is their second
You
home.
are seeing things from your and your friends'
I'm not
perspective.
seeing it from.
You know, never
Listen,
get
listen. Gym costs money. It's not free. It's not like gym is free. Gym costs money. No one's forcing you to go to the gym. Gym costs money. It's like what, £20 a month. No one's forcing you to go there. For someone to be going there regularly, doesn't that mean that they love the place that they attended? They love the gym.
I'm not, Casey, you refuse to see anything.
No, I'm seeing. I am seeing
So
it.
unwilling to see it from something.
No,
that
I am. I know.
What
Trust, no,
do you
believe
mean?
me. I'm like I'm the most
You must
rational
love it.
person in the
No,
world.
you want to lose weight. No one wants to be sweating and huffing and puffing.
You'd be surprised. You'd be so surprised. Listen. Wait. Okay. Do you not go to the
How
gym?
about this?
Do you go
Yes, there are some men who are addicted to the gym. However,
Yeah.
the reason
No,
they start-
not some. There's a lot. There's a lot. Huh?
men, yes, there are some men who are addicted to the gym, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
But why are they addicted to it? Because they're addicted to looking that way. They want to sustain what they have.
That's their type. But okay,
Okay.
you should actually talk about myself here. That's fine.
You-
And some guys don't like going to the gym because they don't need it. They're happy with how they look.
Oh, yes, we know that. But at the end of the day, majority of men care about how they look because gyms are filled with men.
Okay, and because once again, they like going to the gym. Maybe they do want to look a certain look. Maybe they want. Some of them are just trying to keep healthy. They love the gym. So you tell it. So we should tell men to stop going to the gym. Is that what you're saying? All right, guys. Apparently, don't go to the gym no more because only people that want to lose weight want to go to the gym.
No,
That's what they're
you
saying.
just don't. No. You just.
No, so let's go. So guys, don't go to the gym because apparently
You need to acknowledge that you do not represent all the men in the world.
I don't represent all men in the world. Yeah, I agree. I don't represent all men in the world.
Mhm.
And like I said, all men, like majority of men don't care. Not don't care as in to say, oh, they're upset about something they don't want to talk about. As in they don't care
think
about
that's
the
a
whole.
valid statement.
Christian
The
stuff.
majority of men in the
Okay.
world don't care is not a valid statement. Anyway,
I
we
think-
need to move on. And
Okay, so let's
I'd
move
like to wrap this
So
up.
that's my starting point.
Men, raising awareness is not enough. Action has to be backed. Awareness has to be backed by action. And I think men need to change the narrative.
What if they don't want to change the narrative?
They need to stop just showing these perfect bodies on TV. Everything. Women, yes, we still have a long way to go, but we fought to see plus size models. We fought to see people of different bodies. We fought to see people who are in skin conditions, and we are not there yet, but we are getting there. And men, I think they just need to stop being so rigid and change the culture. Change it. See what happens.
So you want us to be soft like you guys? Then that's basically what you're saying.
Making our point yet again. And on that note, people, that's
No. Fuck about all that note, people. No. Fuck that. I can't be asked to make. I'm actually tired, bro. Fuck this. But
Okay.
like,
All right.
before you say on that note, guys. I've had
One second before we go. Casey, what's your ideal body type?
Oh right. My ideal body type. As long as my fingers could touch. Okay, well, like, would you mean size wise?
No, for you as Casey. What's your ideal body type?
For me, I'm not really that picky, man. I don't mind. It's just as long as she's not.
No, what is you, Casey Jones'
Your
body
body.
type?
What do you want to look like?
What's your ideal
Me?
version of yourself? What is it?
Yes.
For a girl,
No, for yourself, of yourself. What is your ideal version of your own body?
Oh, right. Say, I thought you were asking me what type of girl. That's what I was like trying to clarify with you. How I describe my body type.
Yeah.
I'm average.
Not your ideal body type, Casey Jones. What is your ideal? If you had a wish to have a body that you like, what would you wish for?
Oh, no, I wouldn't change for nothing, man. I love my body. My body's sexy, bro. I love my body.
Okay.
Good.
Why would I want to change it for somebody else? Come on, man.
Good.
If you don't like me as Casey, then go like someone else.
No, we like you that way.
Exactly. So I was trying to, anyway, it was cool. I had fun. It was good. It was nice. Thank you for inviting me to the episode.
Thank you for coming.
Can we all go around and give our word of advice to maintain
Oh, yeah, sure.
and have health? What is it?
Casey?
All right, guys. So eat well. Oh, God, eat well, you know. Guys, stay positive. Try to start your day upright. Think positive thoughts. Well, I guess work out your calories. Have some fruits, some veg, some carbohydrates. Talk to people. Always check up on people time to time. And, and just live life. You only have one life. So create a story that everyone can read about.
Amen.
Aaron?
Yeah, I would say if you have an obsessive personality, just be careful because it can go really far. And I just also want to say the grass is not always greener. Take it from me. Take it from me. Like, you just have to take it day by day, basically. You'll get there. And always, I think either you can, I can't diet, but I can work out. So I think if you know what's best for you, you won't stress yourself out that much and you'll probably get to your ideal body type quicker.
Najma?
I'll just say be kind to your body. And that doesn't just mean accept what you have. If what don't betray your body. If you are subjecting it to a lot of unhealthy things, that you drinking too much, smoking too much, eating a lot of sugar, eating a lot of salt, where your organs can no longer take it, then don't do that. Respect it, love it, be kind to it.
And don't deprive yourself with food.
No, enjoy your mental state, man. If you really want that chocolate, go and have it. It's not going to kill you.
Eating too much of it will.
Yeah.
My word of advice is work with your own body as opposed to looking at other people's bodies. How does Zendaya keep fit? Or if you're Asian, how does Alia Bhatt or Katrina Kaif, how do they keep fit? Don't do that. Look at your own body. Understand what your own body needs to be healthy instead of doing what healthy is for them. Do what healthy is to your own body. So yeah, that's me.
Oh, can I add one thing? And if you were slim when you were 18, 17, and now you're in your mid-20s, that was a different body. That was a child's body. Do not think, oh, I want to be like I used to be. That body knew nothing.
Mm-hmm.
That body knew nothing. That's so true. Anyways, thank you guys.
For me anyway, because I was big and I was slimmer. So listen, things change.
So thank you guys for coming. Thank you, Casey, for coming to our message.
Oh, no problem. It's all good.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you for having me.
Stay messy. Stay messy.
Stay messy.
Like Lionel. Oi.
Eat what you want. All right.
Take care.
Thank you, Casey.
No problem. See you.